What's going on? It's your boy Southern Cal back at y'all with another video. Real quick before we get into this video, I need y'all to please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Also, smash the notification bell so you will be among the first to be notified when I drop my latest YouTube content. Let's talk about it. So this situation happened last month, and I said I was going to blog about this once I, got all my family stuff out the way and the holidays and all that stuff. So here I am. I just wanted to blog about this right here and give my 2 cents, real quick, how I feel about it. But in case you guys don't know, last month, there was a popular teacher by the name of, a former teacher now, but she goes by the name of Adriana Williams. Yeah. And she was a very, very popular teacher out of Albany, Georgia. Those of y'all don't know about Albany, Georgia, I think that's the same town that legendary rap group Phil Mob comes out of. And she was a very popular teacher there. And also she had went viral about 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, somewhere up in there. She went viral when she did a rap video with her school and her cheerleaders and all that good stuff. So I think she was captain of the cheerleading team, and she was like the cheerleading coach or whatever. And she did a music video that went viral. It went viral. And she became major on the internet. I think she has like over 700 some thousand followers on the internet, on TikTok, and all that. So, but last month she got caught. She got caught messing around with one of her students. And mind you, she's married. She's a married woman. She has a 1-year-old, and her husband is like he's not a police officer, but he's a military police. He's not a regular police officer. He's a military police officer. And so yeah, she's married, but she got caught fooling around with one of the students at her school. So from my understanding, the student, just happened to be one of the cheerleaders' boyfriends. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I'm saying. It's different stories that come with it, but the most consistent one that I'm seeing was that the little boy that she was messing around with was one of the cheerleaders, one of the little guys on the cheerleading team was her boyfriend. And so somehow or another, pictures in her laptop, videos in her laptop, got leaked of them kissing. They got caught, together. I don't know if it was after they got done having sex or what. I don't know, but I know they got pictures and they got videos of them, of them together. They got pictures of them on FaceTime together and all that. And so after she got caught, she instantly stepped down from her position. And she also turned herself in, if I'm not mistaken. She turned herself in, and but she bonded out the next morning. I think her bond was like, $2,000, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was her bond. I think her bond was like $2,000. And so she bonded out the next morning. And I know that it devastated a lot of people. I know a lot of people were shocked by it. Because it's like, man, how could somebody so popular, how could somebody so, somebody who's high up on the food chain or whatever, very popular, very well known. How in the world could she start messing with one of her students? That's not good at all. So again, she immediately stepped down from her position or whatever, and sorry about that, but she immediately stepped down from her position. And I just want to give my 2 cents on it, man. I feel like, do I feel like something is going to happen to her? I think should she suffer the consequences for this? Yes, I feel that she should. Me personally, because the thing about it is, if this was the other way around, and if it was a man who had slept with one of his students, he would be nailed to the cross right now. They would nail him to the cross, and the judge would throw the book at him. But see, the thing about it is, it's so different for women, and women don't get the same kind of punishment for sleeping with little kids like the men do. They don't get that same type. They don't keep the same type of energy for the woman that they do for the man. And I feel like, no, if you know what I'm saying, there are female predators out there as well. And so if you're gonna do that for the man, then keep the same energy when it's a female that does it. Was she wrong for this? Yes, she was definitely wrong for what she did. And I think that she should definitely be punished for this. Because no matter what, you are the adult in the situation. You're the adult, and you're in a position of power. You're in a position of authority. You are in a position of influence. And you're supposed to hold yourself to a higher standard than that, than what you're holding yourself to. Because from what I saw online, she was, inviting cheerleaders over to her house. And this, as a professional, you don't do that as a professional. As a professional, you never invite your cheerleading, kids over to your house. As a professional, you never invite your students into your personal private home. As a professional, you have to understand that, yes, you are a social media influencer. You are a very popular social media influencer. Of course, yeah, you are. But at the same time, you are a professional too. And as a professional, there's certain lines that you don't cross. As a professional, there's certain things you don't do. You know what I'm saying? As a professional, you have to realize the type of power that you hold. As a professional, you have to realize, the type of position that you're in. And you have to realize that your words carry a lot of weight as a professional. And especially as a person who is very popular around school, and a person who is looked up to, by not only her students, but also, her peers as well. You get what I'm saying? Like, her fellow teachers and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, so you have to be careful of that. But sometimes when you get to a point to where you get a certain name on TikTok, and you get, a certain amount of followers on TikTok, and you get a certain amount of followers on YouTube, your video goes viral, everybody loves you, the city loves you, your school loves you, the teachers love you, the students love you, everybody loves you, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that stuff can go to your head, and it can make you feel like you're invincible, and it can make you feel like, oh yeah, I could do this and I could get away with it. So, and I know that it may be some people commenting on this video that may say, yeah, well, he was 18, so it don't even matter. He was 18, so it don't even matter. Yes, it does matter. Yes, it does matter, because it's against the law for any teacher to be fooling around with their students. That's against the law. It don't matter if he was 18. But see, the thing about it is, y'all wouldn't be saying this if it was the other way around. If the shoe was on the other foot, y'all wouldn't be saying this. Y'all wouldn't be making no excuses for that man if it was a man who had sex with one of his students and she just happened to be 18. No, y'all would still want to nail him to the cross. Y'all would still want to crucify him. And y'all would still want the judge to throw the maximum time at him. And y'all would still be saying that, yeah, he should get the book thrown at him. That's what y'all would be saying. So no, keep the same energy for her. So yeah, if she did that, you know what I'm saying? If she did that, yeah, she deserves some type of punishment. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. But those are my thoughts. That's my thoughts on that. I just wanted to just come through and just share how I feel about, this certain situation or whatever. And once again, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're feeling generous and you would like to donate to the channel, hit the Cash App right here on the screen. And the Cash App is also, will also be in my description as well. And yeah, man. Till next time, it's your boy Southern Cal. Gone.